YouTube, it's me, Darkness and Zeros, without crazy hair today. Well, not that crazy anyway. I know, I'm shocked. Well, I haven't posted anything in like a week. I feel sorry, because almost 6 of my subscribers must be thinking I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. I only have 6 subscribers, so I think I'm famous. Like, yeah. I like the song. Okay, enough of that. That is my favorite band. They're not mainstream, they're just an underground band. They're makeshift. I made my own shirt of makeshift, yeah. Because I cannot read romance novels without laughing my ass off. I just think they're hilarious. I don't actually read them. I just go through them really fast until I find the sex scenes. And then I read it, and I start laughing my ass off. His head lowered, and all she could see was him. Never, he said again, closing his mouth over hers, sipping, sensitizing, urging her lips apart, going deeper, seducing, slaking. His hands left her shoulders, slid over her back, gathering, urging. Okay, I'm gonna go on. Her head fell back, her legs unsteady. The only thing keeping her upright was him. My God. Okay. He took her weight, molding her, willing curves against him, making her revel in being female where he was male, soft where he was not. Who the fuck writes this shit? Oh my God. Okay, let's go on. Then the backs of her knees were against his wide bed. Is that what they call it now? A bed? I didn't realize people still did in bed. I thought they did on the floor now. Whatever. And his fingers were slowly sliding the top button of her jacket free. And the next, she couldn't speak to save her soul, only feel his knuckles brushing against her breast as he slowly finished unfastening her jacket and slid it from her shoulders. Oh my God. Okay. She sank her teeth into her lip when his hands went to her shoulders, slipping deliberately beneath the thin spaghetti straps of her pale green camisole. He noticed, bending his head, smoothing his lips over hers in the faintest of caresses. Don't be frightened. Her fingers curled into his sleeves. I'm not, she whispered. She was dizzy with want, fairly desperate to be next to him, skin to skin, to be with him. I think you're making me insane. His lips curved against hers. Good. The delicate strap slid down her shoulders. Still slithered, pulling about her waist, caught by the narrow waistband of her linen slacks. His gaze burned over her, and her skin felt hot, too tight. Oh my God, what the fuck is this shit? Okay. I can see your heart beating, he murmured. He murmured? What the fuck? I thought that was something your heart did. You have a heart murmur. What? What the fuck? What? Here, his warm palm slid down her throat to the valley between her breasts. The valley between her breasts? What the? What the fuck is that? The valley between her breasts? What? Oh my God. She shuddered. And here, his hand glided, covering her, shaping her, so beautiful, like a dream. His thumb slid over the achingly taut nipple. Achingly taut nipple? What the fuck? And pleasure raced through her, rampant, uncontrolled. If it's a dream, I don't want to wake. Oh, you dirty hoe. What the fuck is your problem? My God, you're such a whore. Trembling wildly, she tugged at his uniform, pulled it free of his narrow leather belt, when her shaking fingers couldn't manage but a few of the buttons, thrust her hands beneath, skimming over his ribs, sliding up the hard, very real length of his back. Yeah, back, sure, that's what they want to call it, okay. I'll play along. It's his back, his hard, very real length of his back, okay. Luxuriating in the feel of his flesh, warm satin over steel. And I don't want to wait, she said on a low moan when he pressed his mouth to her shoulder. Heaven forbid the princess should have to wait, he murmured. What the fuck is a murmur? His gaze catching hers before he dipped his head and tasted the tight peak his fingers had been tormenting. Stop! Okay. Her knees gave way, but he was there, always there, holding her, catching her, guiding her to the expanse of his bed where he leaned over her. So broad, so beautiful, she reached for him, but he caught her hands, gently shackling both with one of his. As if he'd been doing it all his life, he found the hidden zip at her hip, and his palm slid over her waist, slid beneath the linen, pressing flat against her abdomen, murmuring softly, what the fuck is with the murmuring? Goddamn! Okay. Gentling when she jerked. Yeah, when she jerked. Her legs shifted restless, her fingers flexed, kneading. His name was a demanding sound on her lips, and he laughed low and husky, sending a new flurry of shivers skipping down her spine. Good things come to those who wait. His voice was barely a whisper in her ear. My God. She arched, slid her knee along his hips, thrilling to the way he sucked in a harsh breath. He sucked in a harsh breath, and settled his weight over her so briefly, far too briefly. He levered himself off the bed, releasing her wrist, yanking his shirt off and tossing it aside. Woo, it started to get steamy. When was it not steamy? It was steamy as soon as I started reading. What the fuck? Her teeth sank into her lip again, as he bent over her feet. Bent over her feet? Okay, whatever. Sliding the strappy high-heeled sandals free. Well, that's not real. You know in sex shit and porn and everything, they keep their shoes on. It's just so unrealistic. No, wait, porn's the one that's unrealistic. But still, yeah. Then in one smooth motion that left her reeling, he dispatched her slacks, silk panties, and the camisole. Then holding her gaze with his, he undid his belt. And Meredith forgot how to breathe as he finished undressing with the economy of movement that was so much a part of him. Economy of movement? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Economy of movement. My gosh. His lips twitched a little. His lips twitched, okay. And he knelt on the mattress, leaning over her, threaded his fingers through her hair and spread out. Close your mouth, Meredith. I thought usually they wanted you to open your mouth, because they want to stick something in there. Okay, whatever. A flush burned through her, and her mouth snapped shut. Oh, nothing was in there, if you know what I mean. His eyes twinkled and he kissed her gently, so gently that she would have fallen in love with him right then if she hadn't already done so over the span of years since she'd known him. She settled her hands on his chest, knowing it was her that made his muscles jump and his eyes narrow, his gaze going ever more fierce with want. She pulled at his shoulders. "Come closer," she begged, and nearly cried out again when he complied, his strong legs tangling with hers, letting her... Wait, where am I? I forgot where I was. I lost my... Oh, here we go. Letting her feel him, but not nearly enough. She ached for him, and there was only one way to assuage that. "Now," she demanded, her voice shaking. "Please, Pierce, I can't bear it." Okay, that sounds dirty. Like, please pierce me. But no, the guy's name is Pierce. Oh, in case you want to know, joke, these people are right there. Wait, those people right there in the middle dancing. She's a princess and he's a duke or something, or he's in the Marines or something, I don't know. But yeah, those are the people that are having sex right now. But still, it sounds like, "Please, Pierce, I can't bear it. Like, I want you to pierce me." But no, his name is Pierce. I find that hilarious. Especially that context right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. "I can't bear it." Still, he held off, tantalizing her, tormenting her. And it's the only one in her teases. It's a lie. Until she was ready to scream with it. And then, only then, when her senses were already conflagration, never even heard that word, did he slowly press into her. He pressed into her, oh my god! Okay, holding her gaze with his fingers, threaded through hers, he made her whole. Tears streaked down her temple, and she kissed him blindly, following where he went, uncaring of the result, only knowing that she'd been made for this, with him. This is so... Oh my god, how do people read this shit and not freaking laugh their ass off? Then he turned, pulling her over him, his hands on her hips, thrusting deep, letting her find the motion, eyes glittering as she gasped. Overwrought senses hovering on explosion, he arched up his long arms like bands around her back, his hands tangling in the long waves of her hair. Her head fell back, and his mouth burned over the long line of her throat. She curled her arms around his hot shoulders, feeling him right down to her soul. She shuddered wildly, gasping for breath, for sanity, for... She cried out, her body splintering, barely aware of his harsh groan, barely aware of anything except the mindless pleasure exploding through them both, as he took her, possibly even further, and then she couldn't think at all. So that's it. That's the end of sexy. That's the only sexy I know that's in here. Fucking Allison Lay. What the fuck? I don't know how people read this shit and not laugh their asses off. I think romance novels are the best thing for a laugh. If I'm feeling down, I will grab a romance novel, look for the sex scene, read it, and then laugh my ass off because it is just fucking hilarious. And the way they word it. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. His gaze burned over her. "Oh, Pierce, I can't bear it. I want you inside of me." What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? That's just stupid. It's hilarious, though. Oh, in case some of you have been wondering where I've been doing research. Because I'm going to do a video. A very intelligent video that requires research. That I've been doing for like a week. Because I have been going through a lot of shit. A lot of stuff I found on the internet. A lot of stuff I have. Books and crap. Trying to find certain shit that I want to do in my video. My biggest video ever. It's going to be like my most popular video. And I don't know. If you're feeling down, grab a romance novel. Look for the sex parts and read it. It is hilarious. I swear. I cannot read a romance novel without laughing. You saw me cracking up when I was reading this shit. So yeah. Bye, YouTube. This is Dark signing off saying, get the fuck out of this video. Now. Go. Get away from this page. Go. It's over. Damn it.